Alright, this is a video recording of how to create a GSA project. So I want to pull down all the apps, all the software that I've switched on, so that you can see how I will start from the word go. Okay, so the moment you can, this is a search engine ranker. The GSA software, you can see it's working on the projects I have here, and so far so good. It has created a total of 88,000 verified links. So that is for you to see how powerful this tool is. That's created about 88,000 verified links, and verified links and submitted links, they are both different things. Now this is the number of the submitted links, that is 270,000 and counting. And then the verified links is 88,000. Now submitted links means the links created by GSA, while the verified means that GSA would go back to go and check if those links are still live, they are still working. So if they are working, GSA will let you know that okay, this is good, these links are working. So that's that. Now let's start. Now I want to create a project for custom gold grease. Custom gold grease. Well, that's a keyword. So the first thing I do is I come to Kontent machine. I'm waiting for the software to come up. Next month we'll be changing this VPS. This VPS is actually not too good to the level I'd like us to function. So we'll be changing it to another VPS. So because this system is too slow, we'll upgrade to another one which is like $50 per month, the VPS. So like maybe 12 gig RAM or thereabouts. I'm waiting. Okay. You can see I've logged in. I'm making a video recording. You can see I have my daughter here. I hope she's not disturbing. So you come here, new. Next thing you want to do is type the name of the project. Type in the name of the project, and just one moment please. Very good. Okay, you type in the name of the project, and then you put the keywords here. Put 3 keywords here. So next thing is come here. On this part you'll be able to add the keywords and then the main URL. So this would actually just help, it will help this software to scrape for articles. What Content Machine does is that it helps us to scrape articles online, articles that are relevant to the keyword we are targeting, and then it has a spinner integrated into it. So the spinner will try to spin the article to make it look readable and very much original. So that's that. So then you come here. You come here now. So I'm going to put in the URL. I'll show you how I will get the So you can add as many URLs as you want to add. I've chosen to just add just one. I made a mistake there, so I want to try and correct it. So that's it. Now there's a tool I use, a software I use to scrape for keywords. It's called keyword tool.io. So this thing will just go out there and scrape to scrape relevant keywords in that particular niche. So you just copy it, copy to clipboard. So next thing is
I'm the one to tell you how wrong. I never thought that at the age of 63, I could still have my heart. Why did you steal my car? Don't you know that if you'd waited just a little bit longer, you'd have gotten one of your own? Please tell me the truth.
That's not why.
Oh.
I'm the mother of your child. Please, for Emily's sake. And please, Jonathan. I love you.
If I ever see you again, I'll shoot you outside.
Is everything all right, Cole?
How does that apply? No.
So, here's the question. Last day, y'all, I cannot buy $100.
You want to pay me to take my clothes off?
No, Mr. Jack.
I'm even good for you.
Hey, old man.
I'm just going to take my
That's just $95. That's maybe about the only relief. $1,000. Why so much?
So content machine is busy scripting for content, so we can just wait for this to happen. Scripting for content.
Idaho, you made this company $35,000. And I would like to return the favor. It's our annual cruise. 7 days and 6 nights of non-stop pitching. I personally cleared $50,000 on those trips. But for everything you've done, it's all yours. Least I can do.
It leaves today.
You go home and back. I'll see you in a week.
Unfortunately, I have some business I need to take care of right here.
So you got 6 seconds to make it across the hallway and through the glass wall.
Basically.
We can get our hands on some liquid nitrogen. We can regulate the temperature.
Yeah.
Get some birds with one stone. See if we can get some of that.
I'm not gonna ask you anything.
About 4 years after I joined the Bureau, first special agent in charge, he was diagnosed with liver cancer. And for him, the hardest part wasn't the treatment. The hardest part was leaving the office. He had this Rico taste of his love for a trial. And we're talking thousands of man hours for 5 years of research, and it was going to be a chemo. And he was scared. He was scared that we were going to lose the case. And a lot of bad men were on watch. Yes, he had a ragtag band of criminals ready to pick up the slack. And something like that. We're not going to let them know.
I'm bored.
Oh, you could have seen.
Reminds me so much of my soul final text. mi ti sùn gbé sórí àyè dáadáa.
Yeah, maybe. But cold like I would.
Do it tomorrow. Be a watch.
Ọlọ́run máa
Living
yẹ
with 120.
So sorry guys for the break in the transmission. Definitely I had to allow Content Machine to finish its job, and I think right now it has actually finished. So the next thing I want to do is open SAR Powerhouse. This SAR Powerhouse is what you will use to create your GSA campaigns. So you don't need to go there and create it directly. It helps in making the whole process very easy. So I'm waiting for that app to come up. This is GSA working. Okay, the software is up. So the next thing you want to do is you click on new, then you come to load template, because we want to use a template that is working already. You get the template from SR project, then this SR Powerhouse will pull all the present projects going on. So the next thing you want to do is depending on the type of what's the matter? Okay, depending on the type of SEO you want to run, on the type of link building tactics you want to use, if it is a 4-tier or a single tier or a 3-tier project. So what you want to do is you can use SCR Powerhouse. This is actually a template that was given out by Content Machine, the creators of Content Machine. Those guys are well known for SEO. So then next thing you do, create. So the template is here already. So next thing you want to do thereafter is create campaign. Are you sure you want to create a campaign without saving updating the template? Yes. So project name, custom gold Chris, and the URL, we try and get that from here, customgoldgrills.com. Sorry, it's, should be this, customgoldgrills.com. Put it here. The keywords to be used. Like I did the other time, I used keyword heaven, so it's still here. Once class, come here and copy all. So come here, pull it in. But there are some keywords that are just not relevant, like Gold Grills, Miami, Jumia. All these ones are not relevant. So you can trim down. All these ones are not relevant. Because these are the keywords that that search engine would want to use as anchor text. But let's see, when we get there we can actually correct it. URLs and keywords. Then you click on next, which is content setup. The next thing you will do is come here, click on content management API, setup, then scroll down, try and look out for the content that was created the other time. So you see custom gold grills. You just click on next. So that's that. The next thing you click on is forget the email setup at this level. Yes. Content feeding. Do you want to update the content of the project regularly? Yes. I'd like to put one day every day. So create. Very good. So next thing is you come back to search engine ranker, you click on top of it, and then you right click, then you refresh. You can see custom gold grids is here. So automatically you would see the project being updated. So the next thing you want to do is if you can remember, we were not too sure about the anchor text, and then we're not too sure also about the emails. You would always need emails to make your projects run. So you can see the keywords actually, the anchor text actually came as, okay, it's just the keyword. This does not mean that these are the kind of keywords that will be used. So the next thing you want to do is you want to try and impute a well-refined set of keywords. So you could go ahead by saying how to buy gold grills, comma, online gold grills seller, or you come and use LSI. Come and use LSI keywords by coming to the LSI graph, lsigraph.com. It's very important to use LSI type of keywords. They help you to dilute your keywords and make them look natural. So it's very good. So you just type your keyword there. You fill in the reCAPTCHA. This is quite slow because I'm working from the VPS server. Click on these. Bars, good. Bars again. Where does it go? Good. Generate. So you generate the LSI keywords. Okay. Right. So I think these ones are better off. They are better off than the other one, which has name of locations under it, and because we are not actually doing local SEO here, those locations are not important. So I just want to have I made a mess here. I just want to have a clean LSI of a particular keyword that would make sense for my SEO. So let's do that all over again. Gold grills. Crosswalks. generate. So you just want to copy everything. Let's keep scrolling down. I don't want anything that has a location, so Grills Toronto is not important for me. So you want to come here and impute all this. Click to canvas, 3 items. Wow. Okay, let's make it in notepad form. Okay. Custom context. So you save that. Once that is saved, so I will import it. I will import from file. Just do this. 30 was added. So to make the anchor text look more natural, generic anchor text is set up as 40%. All these ones make your. I could make this one some 20%. Custom gold store.com. So that's good. That's good. So the next thing you want to do is just fill all the options you may be prompted to fill up. So this is the categories. It's more or less clothing, jewelry, blah blah blah. So I move on. No valid email entered. So we'll deal with that one later on. Content has been added. Content has been added automatically. So come here. Let's add up to 0 to 2. So we have been prompted to add an email. So for you to add an email, actually there is a need for some technicalities here. So I would quickly take us through the process for that. For that one, we'll be using catch-all email. Catch-all email is a type of email that makes GSA ranking, ranker very efficient for you to rank your website. So what you want to do is you come here. This is a different thing entirely. You must, first requirement is that you must have a domain name specifically created or bought for this purpose. Then it must be hosted, and then you must have, of course, access to create emails and all that. So the first thing you want to do is you want just to create email training. I'm doing that for this. Password. And generate the password. So okay, we create. Very good. So the next thing you want to do is just come here and fill in those details, like the password, the login. The login will be the email that I just created, the email name. Sorry, that's not what I copied. The email. The POP trace server will be like this: mail dot this will be the email here. Alright, so you test to make sure that everything is fine. Let's see. All successful. So for you to use catch-all email, once you enter one particular email, the next thing you will do is you just put this, click this catch-all. Yes, but then you must have created a setting on your domain hosting that permits the catch-all to work. What catch-all does is this: it means for any type of email that ever exists under a particular domain name or subdomain name, every mail that comes in must be directed to one particular email, and that one was actually created, before I got to this training. So you must know how to create a catch-all email, and if you cannot do that, you could just buy accounts or use Wizmail. You could buy that online. There are services that provide such kind of solutions. So after doing that, you just click OK. Then you want to be sure everything is fine. As you can see, this is okay. So I could just click active. Then the link building would start automatically. So the next thing you want to do is